No, I don't have your charger. No, I don't. Baby, I'm live. Good grief. I want to start over, but I'm just not going to worry about it. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. If you've never seen my face before, by the way, this is my first time being live on YouTube ever and ever. Okay. But hello, my name is Brittany. I'm also known as Pretty Powerhouse. I am a personal stylist. I'm also a confidence coach and a visual merchandiser. Okay. I help women build real confidence through personal style, helping them understand their personal style as well as beauty and helping them build their, their sense of self and things of that nature. So that's what I do. That's my work. And I wanted to talk about that tonight. Tonight's topic is how personal style can literally change your life. Okay, that's what I'm talking about tonight. Let me sip on a little water here. Mm, I'm not sure what the rules are, excuse me, as far as going live here on YouTube. I'm so used to going live on other apps when they have their restrictions and stuff. So I don't want to get in trouble by having a sip of water and stuff like that on the camera. So I'll be going off camera to do that. But so a little bit about me before I get started because I feel like this live stream is um a full and formal introduction to who I am, what I do, what my work is, and why I do it. So I started this channel with the intention on helping women build their confidence, especially attractive women who have just dealt with a lot of crap in their life, right? I wrote an ebook and it's called You Are Pretty Powerhouse. And it's basically talking about how to navigate life, dealing with jealousy, dealing with weird dynamics you may have with women or dating or, issues at the workplace, sabotage, and also just taking your power back as an attractive woman and what that looks like. So I wrote, I'm sorry. So I started this channel talking about that. I talked about my ebook a lot. I have a lot of TikTok live streams here on the channel, and that's what I would talk about. But I want to incorporate personal style into this because I believe that when you communicate confidence with the clothes that you wear, it really elevates everything about yourself and your life. Hello, whoever you are that's looking in. Welcome to the live. This is my very first live stream here on YouTube. I've never been live on YouTube before. I'm always on TikTok or Facebook and stuff like that, but I wanted to make my, I guess, appearance live here on YouTube. My name is Brittany. I also go by Pretty Powerhouse. I am a personal stylist. I'm also a confidence coach and a visual merchandiser. And I basically help women build their confidence through understanding their own personal style. So we're not going to be talking about aesthetics and all that. Oh, the aesthetics. And blah, blah. No, I want to help people know what their personal style is so that they can be in charge of their own narrative. Hey, everybody, so that they can be in charge of their own narrative, right? I want you to walk in your own sense of self, right? Not just wearing the latest fashions. I don't want you to just wear the latest fashions. I want you to wear your confidence. I want you to wear your inner strength, your authority, whatever it is that, whatever message that you have on the inside, I want you to be able to convey that on the outside through what you wear. That is very, very important because it can change your life, which is the title of this video. Now, as I was saying before, so I'll introduce myself a little bit. So I am Brittany again, and I am from Louisiana. I'm currently living in Dallas, so I did deal with the snowstorm and stuff like that. Girl, it's cold. It's ice everywhere. Girl, I ain't left the house since the other day. Like I ain't going nowhere. Okay. But I'm here in Dallas, and I am a visual merchandiser for one of the Rainbow locations here in Dallas. I absolutely love my job. And I love to help women. I love helping women with their clothing. I love helping women, feel and look beautiful. I was a makeup artist back in the day, girl, like a long, long, long time ago. I actually have an old YouTube page where I used to do my beauty tutorials. And I'm talking, this is back in like 2012, 2013 when I was doing this stuff. So all of these things kind of came together for me. Like I went from being a professional makeup artist to now being a personal stylist, and it's all in the same realm of helping women build their confidence, helping women, feel good about themselves. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So, the title is How Personal Style Can Change Lives. So, and I have my notes here, okay? So, most people think personal style is about clothes, but nobody talks about how the way you dress quietly teaches you to show how it teaches you how to show up in your life. Let me look at these comments because I feel like, oh God, please, y'all, not today. Okay. So, when your style is off, you hesitate, but when your style is aligned with who you are, it makes you move differently in life. So let's talk about how personal style can literally change your confidence, your decisions, and the way people respond to you. So here are a few of my little bullet points that I have. All right. So style is not is I'm sorry, I always missed this part up. Style is about identity, not aesthetics. You look like a young Diana Ross. Thank you. I love Diana Ross. She's awesome. Thank you so much. So, like I said earlier, I'm not talking about aesthetics. I feel like aesthetics are very limiting. Thank you. The aesthetics can be very limiting because there's only so much you can do within the aesthetic. But when you have style, you give yourself permission to do what it is that you like, whatever that may be, right? Style is what's particular to you. It's about you. I always say personal style is very personal. It's about you, not about what's trending and not about what people think is cool. No, it's about what you like and how you want to stand out or the story that you want to tell. Okay. Your clothes are a visual introduction before you even speak. That is so true. We live in a society, unfortunately, that judges you by the way you look. That's the reality of it. That's the way it is. I don't like it. Many other people don't like it, but that is what we have in this society. So knowing that your visual representation speaks before you do, it says a lot, right? When your style doesn't match, I feel like I can't talk. I just got off of a live stream on TikTok, so bear with me, y'all, okay? When your style doesn't match who you are, you feel disconnected. So, have you ever tried to, I guess, incorporate something into your wardrobe and it just didn't feel like you, but you wanted to try it because maybe you just wanted to try new things. But when you wear it and you're just like, I don't know, it's just something about this shirt. I don't like it, or I don't like the color. I don't like the shape of the shirt. I don't like how the shirt falls on my body, right? That usually happens when you're not you're dressing in a way that's not aligned with who you are. And that typically happens with these aesthetics. These aesthetics can limit the opportunity for you to express who you truly are because you're trying to fit into an aesthetic. You don't want to you don't want to limit yourself by an aesthetic. You want to vent how do I want to say that? You want to be able to be in control of the narrative or the story that you want to tell by being true to who you are. Okay. And that comes with alignment. Alignment is confidence without forcing it. Okay. So when you are aligned with who you are, you move with a level of confidence and self assuredness that you can walk into any room with whatever outfit you have on and feel good in it because you know what you like. You know the colors that work well with your skin tone. You know what silhouettes you like on your body, right? You know what shoes look good on your foot. You know what handbags look good for your body type, whatever it is, right? Alignment is when confidence is not forced. Okay. So, number two, what you wear affects how you move through the world, which is very, very, very true. Have you ever, like, okay, prime example, whenever you wear heels, I know for myself, whenever you wear heels, you walk or you at least try to walk with your shoulders back a little bit, like your posture is you're fixing your posture a little bit because you have to be able to walk in those heels, especially depending on what heel height you have. You have to be able to walk in the heels. So you're gonna walk with your your neck up a little bit, right? Your head up a little bit, and you're also gonna hold your shoulders back a bit because that is what heels do whenever you walk in heels. You may even switch your hips a little bit, especially when you wear dresses and skirts. When you wear dresses and skirts, you swing your hips a bit, right? Clothing and articles of accessories and stuff have certain energies to it, and it does make you move a little differently, right? Um, your posture, eye contact, I said that, tone of voice, all of this shifts. Okay. You stop shrinking or second guessing yourself. Now, that's what happens when you are, I'm reading my notes. When what you wear affects how you move through the world. So you don't shrink when you move in confidence. When you're wearing something that you actually like, that speaks to you, that feels more like you, you're not shrinking. You're not second guessing. You're not pulling your clothes, right? You're not checking yourself every 5 minutes, making sure things look good because you're wearing what you know you like. You're wearing the jeans that fit really good on you, make your booty look really good, right? You're wearing the top that complements your the shape of your chest or whatever, right? You're wearing things that feel good to you, so you're not second guessing what it looks like. You're not looking in the mirror every 2 seconds trying to make sure that um that rip isn't showing on the side of your pants or whatever it is, right? Okay. And then also style creates embodied confidence. Like right now, I'm very confident in what I'm wearing right now. I love this color. I love pink is my favorite color, but I absolutely love purple. I think purple is a very pretty color. I love this scarf, right? I love to wear scarves. If you paid attention to my page, I wear scarves a lot. I wear scarves, hats, all that stuff. I love, you know, accessories and just dressing up different things. Now, I'm not going to ever wear something that feels uncomfortable because I know my body and I know what I like. So I'm able to move with more confidence because I actually like what I wear. But when you're not confident in what you wear, it shows. When you're not confident in what you put on your body, it shows. Okay. Um, Number three, personal style teaches self trust. Now, that is very, very, very true. Let me tell you, when you have a cohesive wardrobe, when you have a flawless style, when you know what works and that is actually in your wardrobe, it does create a strong sense of self trust because you know what works. Everything in your closet is what works for you. Everything that you have in your closet, no matter how you piece things together, what color goes with this, these pants go with this shirt, you have many different ways to piece things together because it is a cohesive wardrobe. Okay. Choosing your look is practicing decision making. This is very, very, very true. I'm going to tell you why it's true. Because when you have a wardrobe that works, you don't spend very much time trying to figure out what to wear. A lot of women have a lot of clothing in their closet and then they say they don't have anything to wear. The reason why is because you have a closet filled with trends and you don't have anything that works together. So instead of, buying cute outfits and just putting in the closet, buy things that can be pieced together so that you can always have a cohesive outfit whenever you're putting your clothes on. Okay. And this is going to eliminate you being late for work all the time, being late for the event, or just being confused about what you want to put on for that day. Just you kind of just stuck. Like you're sitting there for a whole hour looking at your clothes like I don't know what to wear. Or your room is a mess because you've taken everything out of the closet and put it on the floor trying to figure out what you're going to wear on Friday night. No, when you have a wardrobe that actually works, you don't have that to worry about because you know that something's going to work in here because you have a wardrobe that works, right? You also learn to stop outsourcing your opinion. This is so true. When you have a cohesive personal style, you're not waiting on people to validate what you look like or validate your outfit for you. You don't outsource your opinion. You don't wait on anybody to tell you that you look good or that they like your outfit. You walk out of the door knowing that you look good, right? Make sure my microphone's still on. Sometimes it does shut off. You walk out the door knowing that you look good because you know what works. You walk out the door confident because you picked out an outfit that you like. Okay. Confidence grows every time you honor what you actually like. Every time you honor what you like, you are going to feel good. Every time you wear an outfit that makes you feel like $1,000,000, you're going to look good and feel good. And that energy is going to radiate off of you. And people are going to be magnetized to you. You are going to attract so many people that always tell you that you look good, or they're going to be giving you compliments and stuff like that. And we're not doing that to receive compliments. We're just doing it because we like it. I'm just telling you the result of having a good personal style, a cohesive wardrobe is people are going to see it because that energy is going to radiate from you. Okay. So next page, girl. Let me turn my page, girl. Okay. A few more. Okay, number 4, style sets energetic boundaries. This is true. When you are confident in who you are, and that shows through your personal style, what happens is people are going to know how to approach you. People are going to even know how to interact with you, right? You're less likely to be overlooked or underestimated when you have a strong sense of personal style because you are so well put together and your confidence is so noticed that people are going to assume, right, that you're able to do all kinds of things, that you're confident, you're smart, you're talented and intelligent. Even if these things are true, they're going to assume that because of the energy that you're going to be giving off, that energetic boundaries are going to be set. So they're going to know not to speak to you a certain way or not to treat you a certain way because you have that confidence, right? People treat you how you visually introduce yourself. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This is what I was talking about earlier on how no matter how much we don't like it, we may not like the fact that we live in a society that's completely freaking shallow. That's what we got. So your looks do matter. And the way you present yourself in the world does play a part in how your life can change. So if this is something that you don't necessarily care about, or if this is something that doesn't concern you, then you shouldn't be in the live where I'm talking about personal style. Like that doesn't really make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So, but it does, play a part in how life goes for you whenever you have that level of care and effort that you put into your wardrobe. Okay. Style communicates standards without saying a word. That is very, very true. That is very, very, very true. If you have a standard for yourself that you're always going to keep your nails done, you're always going to wear a tie. If you're a guy, like I will wear a tie, or I always tuck my shirt in, I put my belt on, whatever. People automatically put you in a certain category in their mind about who you are as a person because just by looking at you. And this is things that people don't like to hear this shit. People don't like to hear this, but it's true. It is. I mean, that's just what it is. All right. Number 5, looking put together changes your self-image. It does. It makes you feel really good about yourself. Your entire self-concept changes when you always find a way to look put together. I have a formula for everything. Like I call it a style uniform. For every facet of my life, I have a uniform. There are certain things I don't wear to work because they don't put me in work mode. Like for instance, my I don't wear jeans to work. I can. I'm allowed to. Like we can wear jeans as long as they're not those like distressed jeans with all like the holes in them and stuff like that. I can wear jeans to work. I just don't because jeans make me feel too casual and laid back. They don't put me in work mode like say trousers or slacks or even a pencil skirt would do. I wouldn't even wear this to work. Like this is a nice dress, right? But I don't wear this. The only time I've worn this particular dress to work is for Halloween. Like I was a matter of fact, I wore this. I wore this to work, this dress with this scarf. And I was Daphne for Halloween from Scooby Doo, right? But I wouldn't wear this on a regular basis to work. because it doesn't really put me in work mode. You know what I'm saying? This is like go out mode or just, do something mode or go to dinner or something like that. I wouldn't wear this to work. I wouldn't wear jeans to work. It's too casual. Like I have certain things that I put in place for certain, you know what I'm saying? Uniform. All right. You start keeping promises to yourself whenever you are more put together. Your Whenever you have a flawless or a good personal style, it starts to spill over into other parts of your life. So you have your cohesive wardrobe, right? But you also have other things that you do in your everyday life that is also cohesive. Like, for instance, for me, I have my robe that I like to wear, you know, and I have the scarf I like to wear on my head, those socks and different things to let my body know that I'm winding down for the night because of all the things that I do during the day that are cohesive and like flow together. Okay. And I'm able to keep promises to myself. Like I said today, I was going to go live on YouTube. I had my clothes ready this morning. This morning, I got up and I put everything that I wanted to wear for my live tonight. I went live on TikTok first. Now I'm here on YouTube, right? When you're put together, when you are put together, you keep promises to yourself. Even something as simple as I'm going to write in my journal today, stuff like that, right? Because it spills over into other parts of your life. Okay. And you show up more consistently. This is also very true. Having a cohesive wardrobe and keeping it, tidy. I'm not saying you have to be like a OCD type of person where everything has to be neat and stuff like that. But when you have cohesiveness anywhere in life, it spills over into other things. So you're able to be more consistent in the things that you're doing because of that cohesiveness in the other part of your life. Okay? Your lifestyle begins to rise to match your image. This is true, like I was just explaining. Okay, so once you build that wardrobe to where it works, no matter what you're doing, all of that is going to be transferred over into other facets of your life. All right. Now, number six, style isn't about perfection, it's about permission. Permission to be seen, permission to evolve, and permission to take up as much space as you need. That's what style is. That's what style is about. Not about being perfect. It's not about showing up perfect every day or trying to be the biggest, baddest fashionista. I don't care about being the prettiest fashionista, the best fashionista in the world. I don't care about that. I care about if I am being true to who I am, if I'm walking in my authentic energy. That's what I care about. If what I look like is in alignment with who I am, that's what I care about. And that energy is always evident in how I show up for myself. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Just the importance of, how um personal style can change your life because it can, right? It can, let's go back to our notes, right? It brings alignment. That way you're not forcing confidence, right? It helps you embody that confidence, right? It helps you make better decisions and quicker decisions by you having a cohesive wardrobe. You're not spending too much time trying to figure out what you want to wear because you already have a good wardrobe. You already know what you got. You're not trying to guess or anything. You're not wasting time getting ready. You're not late for work every morning, right? It sets energetic boundaries with people. People know how to interact with you. People treat you with more respect, right? Looking more put together changes your self image, your self concept, and it's not about perfection. It's about you giving yourself permission to grow, to evolve, and to take up space. So that's my time for the night, you guys. Thank you so much for listening tonight. If you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on all social medias. I have a Facebook, a TikTok, and I also have an Instagram. It's all Pretty Powerhouse One. I will be going live more often on here. I really do appreciate everybody that tuned in on tonight. This live stream will be on replay here on my page. I'm so proud of myself. I said I was going to go live tonight, and I did, and it looks like I'm about to be at 25 minutes. I would like to go longer, but I feel like I'm done for the night because I just did like an hour and something long on TikTok. But I think I'm going to be doing my live streams on Friday nights. So I'll be doing my live streams on Fridays on TikTok at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do it 8 p.m. here on Friday night. I think that's what I'm going to do. Friday nights, I'll probably just do my live streams um at 8 p.m. or maybe I could just do it next Wednesday or Wednesday nights or something. I'll try to figure that out. I don't know. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you so much for listening to me and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye y'all. How do I get out of here, girl? I don't know. Is it this? Wait. How do I get out of this live, girl? You see. Do I X? Girl, what is going on here? I don't know how to get out of this live.